Hi and welcome. We're going to do an exercise now that's going to get us out of our heads and more into our bodies. It's a movement exercise, but also we're going to engage our breath to create an experience for our nervous system to drop out of the fight or flight that we often do in this part of our bodies into the lower part. So intention is really important for this work. So it's only a short and sharp sort of exercise that creates quite a rapid change. So the intention for the work is that we're going to actually really feel it into our feet on the ground. And the other aspect of it is the letting go of effort. So we do a lot of effort in our day in very certain parts of our body. For everyone it's quite different. For me, I carry a lot of effort in my chin, up in and around my eyes and on my shoulders. For you, it might be in other areas of your body that you know that you create a contracted experience of effort. So this is what it's going to look like. I'll demonstrate it for you, but you will actually need to be in a standing position. And what you want to do is have your feet firmly on the ground and you're sort of sitting back into your heels slightly. So for me, I slightly have to bend my knees a little bit. And then what you're doing, the only place that you're bringing effort or fire from is actually your thighs. So you're going to be doing this little bit of a bounce, and then you're adding the intention to drop the effort in those areas where you do effort. And then you bring the breath. So you want to keep, if you just keep going with yourself, I'll keep giving you the guidance, but you feel your feet on the ground. You're doing a bounce that's rhythmic enough to sort of rock the body in a way that it starts to drop the effort of the doing. So as you're doing it, again, just reminding yourself of the intention that the ground is underneath you and that you're dropping in out of that space of effort. And keeping that breath going. So really breathing in as you're bouncing, using that inhale to create more space to that inner world, and the exhale to really let go of the effort. So keeping the bouncing going. And now just pause for a bit. You might feel a little bit lightheaded, you might feel a little bit spacious. I would invite you to sort of just close your eyes and actually experience what is here, what the exercise has woken up for you. So for some of you, you might feel a little bit of a sway in your body. Don't try and change what is here. Really get excited or get interested and curious about what actually happens when you drop into that space of groundedness and without the effort, because that's where I believe you're meeting more of yourself. So notice what is here. And then we're going to actually now do the exercise again, but we're going to add some sound to the exhale. So again, be clear on the intention. The intention is that you're feeling your feet on the ground. So you're softening, you're coming back into the heels, into the bones, connecting with the ground, softening the knees. And then the added intention for this time is to drop the effort, but to add sound. And some of us will be a little shy when we actually create sound, but I've got so many executive clients that use this. They go into the bathroom before a meeting or before an interview, that they use it, and it's something that you can do for like 30 seconds, 1 minute to create that change. So let's do it together, yeah? So again, start that bouncing happening and having the breath. So you're breathing in. Dropping the effort in all of these areas where we have all of that patterned effort, and then exhaling with sound. So I will just guide you again, keeping that breath going, keeping the bounce going with that intention to sink into the heels and to let go of effort and just have that freedom of sound. If the sound is not there, then actually just be soft with yourself. Maybe it's a quiet sound, maybe it's a loud sound. And now just bring yourself again back and stop with the bounce and actually connect with yourself with what is. And this is a really important part of like self-awareness. We really want to actually attune to these qualities that we wake up within ourselves when we actually drop out of the patterned life that we often live. So feeling for me, the life in your fingers and the connection that you now have with your legs. Notice that your breath is moving. Maybe it moves lower, maybe it moves wider. And while you're in this space, without sort of effort or even my commands or my invitations, just allow yourself to actually do some of your own scripting. Like really allow your attention to move around your body. Maybe you want to move a little bit, maybe you just want to be standing still and quiet. Just giving yourself the freedom to just be nurtured without effort, without expectation. And then from here, you can take what it is that you've created into your meeting or into your interview or into whatever it is that you've got to do next. Thank you.